industrial combinations and the conditions favorable for forming of combinations. That will be the topic of today. Various types of compound combinations are occasioned by many conditions, which may be broadly classified as subjective and objective. Subjective conditions means natural desire on the part of the units to combine together, whereas the latter is meant for the factors which are possible the realization of the desire to combine. So the factors may be put into two categories: formation, operation and stability. Factors affecting formation are the number of units desirous of combining together must be few. The greater the number, the greater is the divergence of opinion among the unit over various matter concerning on the combination, and greater will be the difficulty in coming to a decision accepting to all. B. The members combining together should be of equal competing strength, as there cannot be real combination between a strong and a weak unit. A combination between two such units will not be a combination in the true sense of the term, but will only mean domination by the stronger over the weaker form, and thus there is every possibility of having a rupture as soon as weaker obtains a stronger foothold. Now, the uniformity in the product of the firm is another factor. It is self-evident that a firm dealing in quite different types of products cannot have a common interest. A cotton mill and a pottery concern cannot have a common interest. So, in the absence of any common interest between the combination, there cannot be effective, lasting combination between them. Now, the availability of capital. It's clear that greater capital will be required either to buy the interest of the dissentient members or enlarge the activities of the combined units. Next, the different combining units must be near to each other. Means the proximity of firms will facilitate taking of a quicker decision in the matter of combination. These days, worldwide communication facilities provide by telegraph, telephone, radio, and quicker methods of transport by high-speed aeroplanes, and this factor seems to have lost much of its importance. All these factors facilitate the formation of combinations, but they need not be present to the same extent. But they must be there, some to a greater and some to a lesser extent, for bringing combination into existence. Now, factors which facilitate operating of combinations. First, creation of economies. A combination cannot be lasting unless it results in showing some economic advantage to be derived either by the combined unit or by different members. If no economies are derived, wherein lies the necessity of combining together? The possession of different advantage on the part of the combined units or their members will be to facilitate operation. If the combined units derive some special advantages over the others, if some advantage accrue to the different units who have combined owing to formation of combination, then this will in addition facilitate successful operation of the combinations and create a desire to be a part of others or join the combination. Secondly, tariff is another factor which affects the operation of combination. Some think that removal of tariffs by strengthening foreign competition would tend to bring about formation of combinations. If the tariff protection, though not the sole factor in the case, other facilities of establishment of national industrial agreements. Now, protective tariff indirectly influence the formation of operation of combinations. The imposition of protective tariff by any country diminishes the area of free market. Behind the shelter of the tariff, the impulse for investment in the home country overshoots the mark. As soon as the situation arises, the cutthroat competition ensues, and ultimately the necessity for a defensive combination arises. This is the well for a defensive combination arises, and this is a well illustrated in the sugar industry. Looking at the negative effect of the protection, we note practically the same thing. So there is overcapitalization in the market outside the tariff wall, and there is diminution of the market for the existing producers, and this intensifies the competition and leads to the formation of the combination in the area outside the tariff wall. This is one of the aggressive type. Now, the stability of combination depends upon moral consciousness of the parties to it, the common consciousness which prompted them to combine together. It must, after all, rest upon the members' honor and morality. The introduction of any sort of penal clause in the combination agreement will mean the breach of discipline is tolerated, and such breaches will be therefore any member finds it is worth the sacrifice of the penalty. On the other hand, the absence of any such clause may lead to a stronger discipline, and breach of which will mean a breach of honor and censure by other members. Thank you.